Hello and welcome to Cthulhu Saves Christmas. I'm Crimson Clover, and I went looking for Christmas-themed games and had a surprisingly difficult time finding some that weren't adult. But in this game, we play as Cthulhu, who has for some reason lost his power, and to get it back, we need to go save Santa, because he has been kidnapped. I haven't actually playtested anything, so... Insane level for those who love story. Insane for those who love victory. For those who love challenge. Great for repeat playthrough. Why is insane victory? I suppose it might be because of a sense of accomplishment as you win the battles. Okay. I do so far really like the music of the just letting it play there on the intro screen. It was very nice. This is also a prequel, if you've seen it, to Cthulhu Saves the World, which I have not played. It was the night before Christmas when all through the Riley. You know, I don't actually know how to pronounce any of the words in the Cthulhu mythos. Not a creature was fighting, no one in a fray. No stockings were hung by the chimney with care. They all had been naughty, no St. Nicholas there. Cthulhu was nestled all snug in non-Euclidean space, with the visions of destruction lighting up his cold face. When out of the altar there arose such a clatter, the Cthulhu toppled out of bed to see what was the matter. There shall be no more poetry in my game, narrator. I promise nothing. What was this? A present? From Santa? This cannot be. Goodness knows I've been anything but good this year. And yet, it was a present, and it did have a tag indicating that it was from Santa. Cthulhu opens the present. Yeah! What foul sorcery is this? A dark mist envelops Cthulhu, stripping his power away from him. Oh, I thought he started the story without his power. Not that we lost it during the story. Not my power! That's one of my favorite things! Without my power, how am I supposed to destroy the world? No! This shall not stand! I shall have my revenge! I shall not rest until the blood of Santa adorns my blade. Excuse me, but I do believe this is a family-friendly game. Do I look family-friendly to you? Plus, the game is literally called Cthulhu Saves Christmas. And save it I shall! Santa has lost his marbles, he must be stopped! To the surface world, my quest for vengeance begins. Okay, battles 10? I guess it's a progress meter. Okay, I'm using the arrows to move it. On the beachy shore, bordered by cliffs of insanity, Cthulhu spots a maiden beset by horrible monsters. A tutorial battle emerges. Basic Tutorial 1, Recharge Items. Hyper! Most character abilities can be used once and then they're disabled. Use a defend command like Rest to recharge your character abilities. Let's see, which one is Rest? Is it the one that looks like a green skull? Items are shared by the party. They are recharged at the start of battle, but cannot be recharged mid-battle. Characters gain a hyper point each turn. When a character reaches their max hyper amount, they go into hyper mode. In hyper mode, abilities are enhanced. They may deal more damage, have more targets, or other bonuses. Plan ahead and make sure you have a powerful ability ready to take advantage of hyper mode. Oh. Okay. You can use A and S to shift between scale and item, or you can use up on the arrow key if you're doing this on the computer, then right and left, and then down to use that again. Okay, so when physical damage, reusable. Physical damage to everything. So it says I have 2 enemies, it doesn't say if there's more than one wave. But we'll attack everything. Victory! All enemies defeated. You gain 2 XP. Thank you. Oh, my gingerbread. You're Cthulhu, right? Just look at me. These tentacles and wings don't lie. That's gonna be a difficult voice to maintain. I know granting boons is not your nature, but I'm sure you'll... make an exception for me. I need your help. Hard pass. Don't get your tinsel in a twist. I just need a teensy tiny favor, and I'll be sure to make it worth your while. I doubt that, but continue. I am the Snow Maiden, Crystal Claus, defender of the Winter Highlands and spreader of holiday joy. I need your help to rescue my grandfather, Santa Claus. You're kidding, right? Have you seen the title of this video game? She's not kidding. The League of Christmas Evil has kidnapped Santa Claus. So pay the ransom fee and be done. They don't want money, they want Santa out of the way, so they can take over the holiday for themselves. They have been sending anti-present packages that have opened give the recipient the opposite of what they most desire. That must be why I felt my power draining. If they were powerful enough to kidnap Santa, they must be packing some serious firepower. And since your name is literally in the title, you have to be super strong, right? True, I am indeed mighty even when operating at less than optimal levels. If you help me rescue Santa, I guarantee that you'll be permanently on Santa's good list. No more coal, actual presents. And if I were to wish for the power to destroy the world, I'll make sure it's granted. Really? Santa's going to give me the power to destroy the world? That feels off-brand. He might have reservations, but I'm sure when I explain to him what happens at the beginning of Cthulhu Saves the World, he'll be fine with it. You have a deal. I shall save Christmas, only to destroy it. Cthulhu and Crystal Claus have joined forces. She's gonna be like, Santa, it's fine if you give him power. He's just gonna lose it immediately anyway. Can I examine anything? Basic Tutorial 2. Running menu. Save encounters. Hold the cancel button when moving to run faster. Or you can go to the other settings menu and set running as the default. Press the main menu button and you can adjust your equipped abilities, change your equipment, and more. I kind of feel like this is meant to be played with a controller. Don't forget to save often. The save menu can be found in the subsystem menu. In the main menu, haha! When traveling in dangerous areas, the encounter meter will fill up. When full, you'll be attacked. If you press the confirm button quickly when a battle is about to start, you can avoid the battle. After defeating a certain number of enemies in a single region, the encounter meter will stop filling up, allowing you to explore freely. You'll also get some bonus XP when you clear out all the enemies in the area. If you're feeling bloodlusty or you just want more XP, you can start a battle manually from the main menu. Do the bare minimum, destroy everything in sight, or anything in between. The choice is yours. Depends what else kind of loot I can get. I do like loot after all. Treasure chest! Basic Tutorial 3. Insanity abilities and unite moves. Each character can equip 4 regular abilities and 1 recharge ability. And the remaining 3 slots are your insanity abilities. Insanity abilities aren't chosen, they just pop up randomly from abilities you don't have equipped. As you level up, you'll gain more abilities, including some that only have a chance to appear as insanity abilities. Don't like the current insanity abilities set? Whenever you recharge your abilities, the game rerolls for new abilities. One more thing, now that you have 2 characters in your party, you can use unite abilities. Each unite ability can only be used once per battle and cannot be recharged. Unite abilities start out weak, but the longer the battle progresses, the more powerful they become. Unite abilities gain 10% charge each turn, maxing out 100% charge on a character's 10th turn. Using a unite ability while in hyper gives an extra 20% charge beyond the listed amount, just like you use it 2 turns later. The extra charge cannot exceed the unite's ability 100% charge cap, but it can be used for more powerful unites earlier in the battle. That is all for now. We now return you to your scheduled battle, already in progress. What? Let's see, chill. Heal, stun. Single target, single target. I guess stun would probably be good. And slash. Attack. I feel a little confused by the battle meter. You gain 11 XP. So what determines whether or not I will try grinding for items is whether or not they get more difficult as I level up. You got a pain pill. This item bestows a buff that lets you survive a fatal blow. Let's see. Okay, make sure to save. Keep playing. I don't know how to bring up the main menu then if I can't. Alright, tab. If you're on a computer, tab brings up the main menu. Then what's the cancel button? It's not escape. X. X is cancel. Okay, ooh, party chat. I've never been in an RPG before. How's this work? For starters, you have hit point. When it goes down to 0, you die. But not really, unless it's in a cutscene. HP. Don't hit 0 or you'll be sorry. Got it. What else? Make sure to equip new equipment and abilities, otherwise you can't use them. Oh, and don't forget to save your game. If the player messes up, and they will, you'll be glad you did. This is all great advice, Cthulhu. Good tidings received. I'm not normally this nice, but if you mess up, it reflects badly on me, so don't mess up. I don't know if I'm a little too amused by this, but it's cute. Oh, look at the little snowman. Looks like he has a hat. No treasures. Oh. A robot. Let's... You know, the robot's probably gonna hit harder, so... Let's try to take it out first. Next question will be if the girl can heal outside of battle. Right. Defend to recharge your abilities. Is this... No, that is taunt. Defend 40%, taunt recharge. Ooh. She can stun. Nice, okay. That's gonna work out really well if I only have one enemy. Ability Plague. I'll poison 50%. Okay. No new abilities learned for Crystal. I didn't buy the soundtrack when I bought the game. I think I'm gonna have to. It's so nice. Ah. Me interrupting my treasure chest acquisition. You got a strong wand. This weapon for Crystal isn't actually that strong. Okay. But if she has it, it's better than not having it. Plus... Yeah. Sells better than weak wand. Well, of course it would. Okay, no, I forgot. It is X that closes it out. I keep trying to hit Z, because I'm used to some of the other RPG Maker games, like having Z to interact and then X to close out. More battles. Okay. So, he has a self-heal. Nice. And stun the robot. Oh, that wasn't enough to take him down. Okay. It looks like I healed when I leveled up. Or do I just heal outside of battle? You gain 13 XP. You got a Shadow Sword. This weapon for Cthulhu boosts dark damage. Ooh. It drops his healing by 2 but raises everything else up. And I'll go ahead and save again. Being able to one-shot enemies would be good if I could manage it. Alright. Is there a sideshow area? No. Ooh, can I interact with you? Apparently not. What did the person do to get stuck up there? Oh, that wasn't enough? Alright. Okay. Which element he'll never tell. Sandcastle attempt gone horribly wrong. Oh, the icy boys can... Right. Not enough, really. Fine. Let him rest a turn. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, were they just weak to physical? No new abilities? No new abilities. I think I'm physically healing outside of battle. Could be by how many steps I'm taking. I have seen other games like that. Not for a while. And I can't recall the names of them off the top of my head. But it is a mechanic I've seen before. It's actually a mechanic I like. Ooh. A nice perspective there. Boundless forests. You got in the way. Okay, weak to poison. I'm not sure what else they're weak to. Maybe that was weak to lightning? Didn't quite look like the lightning seal. That's a lot of it. You got a fur robe. This armor for crystal is better than nothing. I know they said like humor and stuff, but saying someone's robe is better than nothing. I mean, technically true. Alright. Get you going. Jack Frost, so you're the one who's up to no good. Release my grandfather. Ho ho ho. The League of Christmas Evil has lived in the shadow of that old coot for far too long. Now it's our time to shine. What? If by shine you mean the Japanese word for to die, then you are correct. It's a JRPG. You have to admit some of the players are familiar with melodramatic Japanese battle cries. I don't have to admit anything. That's the point. With the big man out of the picture, I'm in charge. You have a very shiny staff, and I would like it, please. You talk big, but this early in the game? There's no way you have the stats to back that up. Basic tutorial for ailments. See, you're not even out of the tutorial yet. I'm a tutorial boss? This cannot be. Where was I? Basic tutorial for ailments. There are 7 ailments: insanity, stun, disarm, poison, charm, enrage, and vulnerable. And I'm going to take a picture of them because I will forget them otherwise. The first and most important ailment is insanity. Make an enemy insane and they'll take more damage from dark attacks and deal slightly more damage. How slight is slightly more damage? Is this going to be like a shadow Pokemon? Insanity always succeeds, but other ailments aren't guaranteed. You may need multiple attempts to wear down an enemy's ailment hit point. Stun skips a turn, disarm lowers attack, poison takes damage each turn. These ailments are easier to inflict when the enemy is sane. I could definitely see how stun and disarm are easier to inflict while they're sane, But why would poison matter? Charm attacks allies, vulnerable lowers defense, enrage lowers AoE damage, and is easily taunted. These elements are easier to inflict against insane enemies. Oh. I would actually expect enrage to up the AoE damage, because then they can't have the focus. Well, they're saying it's easier taunted, but one last thing. Each time you inflict an ailment on an enemy, the enemy gains ailment hit point for that ailment, making it harder to inflict again. Are you done? So boring. I was just doing my job. Don't be sad, narrator. I'm sure, with the power of the tutorial of ailments, we're sure to win this battle. Ho ho ho, enough tutorializing, let's fight. Alright. 1 dark damage, insane. All poison. Fine. Poison everybody. Stun, regen. Damage up or stun. I would like to increase her speed so she goes before Cthulhu. Because then I could have her increase his attack. Okay. Go ahead and raise his attack. They're not actually doing too much damage, so it's good. 5 hit point, 20 hit point. I could probably leave them to just die of the poison. Yes. Yay! Victory! All enemies defeated. What a happy little narrator we are. Fireball. Row 130%. 70% ace damage, 50% stun. Cleanse may recharge one ability. Ooh, that's pretty nice. I leveled up twice? I can't believe I lost to Tentacle Man and Santa's little brat. We slayed you and don't you forget it. Enough idle chat. Tell us about the League of Christmas Evil. Ho ho ho, you are too weak to deal with the other 6 members of the League of Christmas Evil. Are there actually 7 and you're just trying to hide the last one? Tell us which League member has Santa Claus. Never! You're just going to have to interrogate them all yourself. There's no chance that the next League villain we fight has claws, is there? The players who spent good money on this game would be rather disappointed if that was the case. They probably got this game in one of those 10 million games for 1 penny bundles. Let them be disappointed. I actually didn't get it in a bundle. I sought it out individually. Since I've been defeated, I may as well give you a tip. You'll never rescue Santa unless you master the power of relationships. And I'm just going to pronounce that relationships. Not however they intend it to be. Don't you mean this? It's my game. I'm from Riley. The terrible pun stays. Spend time with different people in town to improve your relationships and get cool stuff. I like cool stuff. Defeat the other Christmas League of Evil members, forge lasting relationships with others, and you just may rescue Santa. Whatever. You can't tell me what to do. If I rescue Santa, it'll be on my own terms. What's this feeling? Oh, I see. I'm being summoned away to a different RPG franchise. Hee-ho! Now that that's over with, let's head to Christmas Land. Welcome to Christmas Land, the Christmas-iest place on Earth. Wow, that's hard to say. I can practically feel the goodwill towards men seeping into me. I'll get blitzing on finding our next Christmas League of Evil target, but it could take me a while. It'll take a week. It will always take a week. You heard the narrator. That leaves you with plenty of free time to take on the sights and make friends. I will forge unbreakable relationship bonds with others, but only for my own dark purposes. And in doing so, you'll discover that the love of Christmas was inside you all along. Or everyone else will go insane and their tormented spirits will make my tummy happy. Either way, it'll be fun. I picked your room at one of the nicest places in town. Here, let me show you. Crystal takes Cthulhu to his hotel room. bad, not bad, minion. This room will suffice. Now what should I do with the rest of my day? It's time to go to sleep. But it's not even noon yet. Doesn't matter. One activity a day, them's the rules. You're not the boss of me. Cthulhu feels incredibly tired and decides to go to bed. Aw, he's so cute when he's sleeping. I wonder what would happen if I stick his hand in a bowl of water. Crystal! It is now Christmas Eve, the 2nd. This feels wrong. I would like to save game. Can I save? Okay, you can go ahead and save from this menu. Good. And since we have saved, this is where I'm going to call the episode. I like the humor. I think I'll stick with it for a while. So, have you ever played this game? Do you like it? Let me know. And have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye!